Hello and welcome to this board game life. I am your host Mark, and today I'm doing a solo playthrough of the solo game Wraith and the Giants. This is, like I said, a solo only game, and this is published by Renegade Game Studios, designed by Scott Alms, with art by Christian Benavidez. And the description on this game is that every 23 years since time unknown, giants have risen from the lands beyond, marching towards the village to feed. Your grandmother fought and defeated these monsters while she was alive. The duty had fallen to her upon the death of her grandmother, and so forth back as far as legend records. Your grandmother's gone, so you now must take up her sword and bow as a living shadow. Can you continue the story and protect the village from a catastrophic end? Wraith and the Giants is a solitaire game of epic battles against elemental giants. Progress through 4 unique boss fights at 3 different Wraith ages. Chain your card combos to scar and defeat the giants. And I did play this just a little bit ago, my first run, learning the game, and I was actually successful and won. It was close. Hopefully, you guys will get to. Hopefully, I'll be able to pull it off and get another win here. So we shall see. So let's go ahead and get started. And before I take it to the table, please do hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and hit that bell icon and select all so you will be notified when we release new content. All right, thanks. Let's get to the table. All right, as you can see, I'm set up here. I am all set up for the game. So this is the Earth Giant. He has 35 total health, and I can only take 9 damage myself. You have 3 different characters in this game, so you start as the Young Wraith, and there's a different meeple for every one. There's a young, an adult, and an elder, and they have different abilities. So I'm starting out with the very first giant, which is the Earth Giant, and this is their attack deck. If this runs out before I defeat him, I lose because the giant got to the village, and if I run out of my cards here, then I become exhausted and I lose. I need to do 3. I need to take all the health down or do 3 scars to the cards up here. So we'll go ahead and just get started. Please note this is only my second time playing this. I'm bound to make mistakes. Again, I'm not teaching the game. I'm just playing it and learning it myself. So there is that. All right. So we're going to start. I do have my little player aids up here. This is relatively a very simple game. It's all about there doesn't seem like there's a lot to remember rules wise, even though I'm probably still going to make some mistakes. But it's definitely, you've got to pay attention to where you're going to go. The cards here do let you know where his attack is going to be. So if I don't want to go into the B section, I don't want to be in B1, 2, or 3 at the end of my turn because that's where he's going to attack. So I kind of want to probably go up the A route, at least for the first one. All right. So I got my hand of cards, and you have to move on every turn, and you have to play 2 cards. So you got to play a card here in this row and complete that action before you can do your second one. And one of them has to be a movement because you're always having to move. You can't just stand still on the giant. So, all right. That I can move up 3. I do want to target, and there's rules to targeting. And I'll just kind of explain those as I go. So we don't want that or that because those are both jumping down. I'm already on the ground. So I can slash where I would be. I can go up 3. 1, 2, I can get to A3. Then I can attack 1 damage to A2, which is not available. A3, I would be standing on it, so that wouldn't be available. C1 is not available, or B3. B3 could take damage, which would stop him from attacking on his first shot. But I wouldn't be in B anyways. Or we go up to 3 and we hack away at A3, which would do damage there. I think that's what we're going to do. So we're going to first play my first card. I go up 3 spaces, so I'm going to be on A3. And my second action is I get to, oops, not that one. This one, I'm going to do a sword attack. Oh no, I can't, because there's no eyeballs there. So I do have to do this one. So this has one bow attack per these, and these cards will stack out, so these will become more powerful, but it's only worth a 1 at the moment. So with a bow attack I can do an adjacent, so A2, which does not exist. A B3 does, so I'm only doing one damage. The damage comes off of him onto that card. And a C1, so that's the only damage I did. I did do 1 to that vulnerable spot. All right. Then I draw 2 cards. So I can get rid of some of these cards if I want to. I think I'm going to discard both of these because they both move down, and I'm not really ready to move down. I've got CD areas I can move up and attack up there. So then you draw back up to 5. 3, 4, 5. And now the giant's going to attack. So he has damage on this, so he does not actually do an attack. But this damage does, he still takes that damage. This goes away. These slide down. You pull a new one out. And then we look at this symbol. Looks like a crosshair. And then if there was any else of those, then he would also do, those cards would attack as well, just not the one you put out. So he did no attack to me, so the rage level is going to go up 1. So when he does finally strike me, he's going to do additional damage the further that goes up. Okay. So it's back to my turn. Good news is I've done 1 damage to him, none to me yet. But it will happen. All right, so now A, B, or ground will be the next attack. So I do not want to be on A, B, or the ground. I'm currently in A, and I'm at A3. So I could do, is there a B3 out there? No. There's an A2, C1. So this doesn't help. It only does damage to that one spot. We can leap forward up to the, so I could jump up to C1. Attack. There's no C1. This would have let me move up 2 spaces. Go to D1. I could do that. And E1, C1, nope. Just D2. That would be the same thing. This would allow me to do, it's going to be the same thing. C2. If I go up to C, there's really no good options at the moment. If you do an attack, if I went up, I leaped up, leapt up 1 space, puts me at C1. Wow, I really got limited options at the moment based on where I'm at, because you can only attack based on these spots. Those are the vulnerable. So even though I'm sitting at A3, and A3 is a vulnerable spot to attack. So it would save him from attacking me if I was able to move up 1 space, which I could do. Well, let's do this. So let's do let's play this one. Now, this lets I can move upwards based on these symbols, so I can go up to 2. I'm just going to go up to 1. And then my other card is going to be this fireworks. So it does 2 damage to the spot I'm on and adjacent spots if they're vulnerable. So A3 is a vulnerable spot. So that gets 2 damage. C1 is not vulnerable. C2 is adjacent. So that's vulnerable. And then D1 is not. So not bad. We did 4 damage to the guy. So we're still whittling away his health. And he won't now be able to do this attack because he took damage. So that's, if I can always have at least 1 damage to this first one, they don't attack. All right. So I've done my 2 cards. I can either draw 2 cards, and I'm going to just draw 2 more cards, get back up to 5. Okay. So now the giant's going to attack. So those go away. This comes over here, so he does not do his initial attack. Now, again, we're looking for the symbols, and he is attacking here. Oh, wait. But this is... Ooh, I didn't run into this last time. If on his second, when he draws... Cards that have at least 1 wound token on them, or that are turned due to scarring, do not wound your wraith or apply their effect, unless the text says otherwise. All right, so that's the red, but it's got damage to it, so he did nothing. So now it moves up, and it's back to my turn. So that's good. That's good. That's good. All right, so C2, and you always have to move. That's the other thing. I think I may have said that you have to move every turn. So one of the cards does have to include a movement. And I think, let me double check. I think there is a way you can drop to the ground. So maybe if you don't, let me see how that works. Because there is the drop action, there's a leap action, but there was something in here about dropping to the ground. Where did I see that? I remember seeing that. There's like, they even showed it. Like there was an arrow dropping to the ground. Could have swore I saw that in this book somewhere. Maybe I guess I was just confusing her with this. You must follow. Dropping does not have a maximum of spaces. No wound is incurred by dropping through this action unless via fearless. Yeah. So I guess not. Okay. I think I was incorrect. Don't see it. All right, so now I need to move somewhere. So C2 has damage, so he won't do that attack. But B1 is coming up, and B1 is back down here. So I'd have to drop 1, 2, 3, and have a ranged. Do I even have a drop? I don't even have a drop, so I can't drop. I could leap by the amount of feet. If I went here, I could leap 3, but if I go here, I'm only leaping by 1. Oh no, here would only be 2. Let's see. We need to attack A, E2 up there, D2. I'm on C1. He needs 8, and he's going to go away. Trying to, like, and if I can hit the max damage on these cards, then they come over and they flipped over and they're scarred. And if I can get 3 of them completely flipped, then I win. So either getting 3 of these completely flipped or completely taking out all his damage. So he's at a 7. So if I can get over to the E2, and let me check one other thing. believe the movement always has to be in the up. So climbing, I can't go. I know I can't go down. It has to be going. So even here, that's still dropping. It's not doing a climbing action. So I have a climb of 4, a leap of 1. I guess I could leap over to C2, which would add more damage if I did a localized attack. So I can leap over there. This is eyeballs. I can do 2 damage to C2. So let's do that. Oh, and here we go. So let's do this. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna leap over. I can leap based on feats. I can only go 1. So leap is going to up, down, left, or right to an adjacent spot. So I did leap by the 1. Now I can attack. Total of 3. All right, and I'm on C2, so there's 3 damage going to C2. That's 5. If I could have had 3 more, there's a way to get 3 more damage locally. The eyeballs would give me only 1. Here, the hands would give me 2. So this will give me, and I did my movement, this will give me attack of 2 to C2, which does give me 1, 2. That's 7. That's the max I could do, unfortunately. Couldn't do the scar, but I'm still doing damage and taking damage from him. So, all right. I'm going to discard this because this is moving up 4. That's all this does, except puts a foot out. I don't have to move up. I could move up to the E. E2, I do need to get up there, so we're going to hold on to that then. And then we'll just hold on to both of these. We'll draw 2 more cards. And, okay. So he's not attacking here. So that card gets discarded. This could hurt. It's a cross, so he is going to attack. So weak spots adjacent to this card are dealt 1 fewer wound when attacked. Oh, that's always active. Sorry. So that is E2. Oh, poo. Oh, adjacent. Oh, weak spots adjacent to this card. So the D2 and the A take 1 less. Okay. All right. So he is attacking. I think you do everything all the way down. Let me double check. I didn't get rage last time, but I think it's everything going back down. Will trigger the rage track's effects. Inflict damage rates indicated by all symbols next to and below. Correct. Okay. So he is attacking me with this one. If in D or E, I'm in C, then I take a wound. Oh, so he didn't attack. He did not do any damage. So this actually goes up, which makes it again more gonna be big hit when he does hit me. All right. So we want to get up to E2. So I need to move up to, let's see. I don't want that yet. We can move up to E2. And then I have to do localized damage based on eyeballs. It's only going to give me 1 damage to him. Aw. Okay, but if I go up 1 space, then I can do damage to... he's definitely attacking me next time. B, C, or ground. I'm in C. So if I can get out of there, he won't. So I could move up to E1. Could move up, but then I have to drop down. That's a stupid card. You move up and then down. I guess maybe not. You could move down and then up. I guess that would be beneficial. I could move up and down if I wanted to go there. I'm trying to get up to E. So we're going to go. I'm going to play this card. I can move up to 4. I think I'm just going to go to the 1 because this would give 2 damage to him. This would do 2 damage ranged. Let's just go with the eyeballs. So now we got 2 damage to E2. Swap this out for 3 singles. 2 damage to E2. I could do D1, which is not up here. C2. Nope. So that's it. That was all I could do on that turn. I'm going to hold on to these, draw 2 more cards, and then it's his turn. All right. So this is going to trigger if in B, C, or ground, which I am not. I'm an E. So he did not do anything. These will all shift. And then it's the blue. So that's this one. If A, B, or D, which I'm not, so he did not damage me again. He's getting angry. He's getting angry. If he goes one more, I think then I get stunned. And then I can't attack, I believe. So, all right. So I can be... So where was that one I had? So I could go up and down to E3, which would save me from that one. And then I could still target him at a range of eyeballs, would be 3 to the E2. Okay, so we are going to do this. So we're going to play this one, and we're going to move up. So I can move up to 3 times. So that's going to be a 1, and then I got to do the other one, which is a drop down as many as I want. So I'm going to E3. Then I'm going to play... Oh, but then I got to move up again, which should be fine because I'll still be fine. So then I'm going to do this one, which is a ranged attack. I got 2 eyeballs, so I can do 2 damage to him for the E2. He's at 4, and then I have to move up, and I can only move up 1, so I'm standing on that spot. I want to keep that one. I might need to keep this. If I don't have it down, I better keep that. The E1, we'll hold on to that. We'll just draw 2 more. Okay. So it's his turn. All right, so this is if A, B, and D, which I'm not. So no, that does not trigger. Let's see what happens here. The yellows, there are no yellows. So now it's up to stunned. No, I have not been stunned yet, so let's see what happens. I think I can't do anything this turn. I think I'm automatically... Let's see. If you are stunned by this attack, the first action card you play on your next turn will do nothing, although its symbols will still be displayed for future effects. Oh, so I think that's as high as the rage goes, and then it's just until he attacks me, then I become stunned. So he's missed enough that I will be stunned once he attacks, and then I'll take all those others. Okay. All right, so I want to get rid of E2. I need to do 3 damage to it somehow. I can't... These are all moving upwards, which does me no good. I do have a leap. I can attack first. So this is a 2. He needs 3, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I need 3. Here we go. So we're going to play this one first. So we're going to do a attack where I'm at with the eyeballs. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 eyeballs. So on E2. Now I only need 3 to complete them, and the extras do not come off, unfortunately, because as soon as you hit their max, that's all the damage they take. So I don't get to, I kind of lose that one attack on him, but he is now scarred, which is good. I'm a third of the way to defeat him, at least with scars, and I'm in a pretty, I'm doing good. I'm doing good right now. So, all right, now I have to move. So I got to come down here and I'm going to do a leap. I can move down. I can move up to 4. So the next space, E3. That's only 6. I'd like to kind of stick around this area. So I don't have a straight attack, but I'm going to go down here for my movement. And then I'm going to discard these 2 because they're climbers and draw 4 and hope I get a straight attacks. 1, 2. Oh, I need 1 more. I only got 1 so far. Nope. I got 1. But I can attack, move up, and then ranged attack again. So we can figure something out here. Okay. So he does not attack because that moves up to the top. These all slide down, and then we see it's that thing. Oh, and that one doesn't exist out here. Sweet. So I'm not stunned. Okay. Man, the last game I pulled like 3 of the same one in a row, and it was just like boom, 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 and the next one, boom, boom, boom. But I need to finish him. There's not a lot of cards left on him, so all right. So now I'm trying to get rid of E3 because it's only got 6, and D3 as well. Those are my easiest ones to attack. Let's see. And this one's going to go away, and then he'll be up. So I got to try to get him. So we got to focus on E3. So if I moved up, and then I could do 1, 2, 3 attack, that would be half. And then I'd be ranged. Oh, wait. I think I can take him out right now. So if I do this, it's 1, 2. Well, either way. So this gives me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 attack from ranged, but I need to take out E3. So I can move up to 2. I can only go there. And then I do this one for 5 damage to him. 3. We'll swap the 3 out. So that's 5. He only needs 1 more. And then on my next turn, I only need to do 1 ranged. This does 2. This would actually do 3, which is overkill. So I think I'll use the 2. So it does 2 more damage to him. I'm only going to take 1. And that scars that one. So that's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. So we are going to, let's see what I've got. I got a leap. I think I'm going to hold on. I'm going to hold on to these cards, take 2 more. Don't care for that one. Okay. So if A or B, and I'm not, so I'm not an A or B. So these are going to slide down. And it's the crosshairs, which there are none. I am not stunned. Whew. Okay. So now I need to focus on D3, which is down here. E1 can take 7. That might be the best since I'm there. So can I do a ranged attack first? Let's see. Ranged attack first. So we could do a range. Eyeballs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's 6 to E1. Wow, I only need 1 more. Okay, then I gotta move. Oh, what if you can't move up? I wonder if that's when you fall, because you have to move. I think that's going to cause me to fall. Yep, if a player chooses to climb above a foothold that does not have a path leading upwards, then they drop to the ground. However, they cannot do this if there's at least one path leading from the top of the foothold. Greater than 0 movement must be upwards, which means you follow a path from top of the space. So, and I have to move. So that means, unfortunately, that means I got to drop all the way down to the bottom. Now, I don't believe I take damage unless I'm doing, I don't take damage, it said, unless I'm doing my fearless action. You know what I should do? Let's see, where was I? I was on E2. Oh, I can't do a fearless attack. Otherwise, that would have been great because I could have hit him. But I can't. So I'm falling to the ground. And now I need to move. I need to get back up to E1. So I need to move as best as I can. Oh, here is a 4 movement. Which would go 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh. 4 and arranged? No, it's 2. Let's just do the 4. Let's just move up 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're only 1 away from it. We're going to draw 2 more cards. Okay, we are in a good spot. So no damage from this. If I can avoid taking damage right here, that'd be good. No matching symbols. I am not stunned. All right, I only need to do 1 damage to this card to actually win. I can't believe this is actually played out this way. Oh man, I'm like super excited here. Okay, so I could do 1. All I need to do is 1 ranged attack, E1, right? Do I have a ranged? Well, I could do it right here. This right here would kill him. I don't have ranged, but I could just play this right here as well. There's a couple cards I could play. So I'm going to just play this card. I can move up to 2, and then I can do 2 damage. 1, 2, which is 6, 7. Oh, that's too many. And that scars him, which ends the game, and I win. So if you get 3 scars, you win. I was only 5 away from completely wounding him. So if I couldn't get the 3 scars, but I get all these wounds up onto the cards, then I also win. All right. And that was it. So there you go. So that was, again, if you forgot, Wraith and the Giants. There are, 4? There's 4 total Giants in this game. And then again, there's 3 characters that you'll play. So the back of the 1 card shows you that you're going to play these. So I did the Earth Giant. So now I move on to the Water Giant. It's a whole different deck of cards. It's a different boss. And then basically do the same thing. And you go through all 4 of these. Then you change the Young Wraith and you go to the Adult Wraith, which has additional powers and abilities to them as well. And then you work your way through. When you've done all of them, you attack all the giants again, but as the Elder Wraith, which is the 3rd character that you play. It's still your character, but now you've aged, so you have different abilities and more abilities and stuff. but you will have a different set of cards as well. Your cards will all be different. So there's, and then there's also in the expansion, which I do have, there is an additional, I think it's just the metal giant, I believe. There's an additional giant in there that you can play. But excellent. Hope you enjoyed. Oh, let me pause my play here. Hope you enjoyed that. I certainly did. It's a really fun game. So again, check it out, Wraith and the Giants. And then again, please hit the like button, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you know when we're dropping content. Thanks again for watching. We'll catch you at the next one.